Hey everybody, we are going to learn Jesus Loves Me. I'm going to do it a little bit more of a jazzy kind of gospel feel. When I do these, I don't typically go too overboard, mainly because I don't like the way it sounds. So hopefully this is something you like. First, I'll start uh, playing the song as written. So if there are some of you who just want to learn that way, I'll go ahead and play that for you first. And then we'll dive into how I would do it, um, and I'll break it down step by step for you. So here is as written. All right, that is as written. Now I'm going to break it down a little bit. This is how we are going to end up playing it. I'll play it for you first. Okay, let's start with the chords that we're going to need to know. We're going to need to know a C major chord, which is C, E, and G. And the fingers that we typically play these chords with are 1, 3, 5. So thumbs are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we need to know a C chord. It's good to know inversion, so where we take the bottom note and we put that on top. So now it becomes E, G, C. And then we do it again where the E here goes on top. So we have G, C, E. We like to do that with all of our chords to help us get used to playing the chord in different ways. So then from our C chord, we have an F chord, a G chord, we go D minor, D, F, A, A minor, okay, let's get into it. So the first part, let's talk about that. Okay, so the very beginning, what I'm doing, I'm hitting the C chord, but I'm hitting that D kind of quick as a grace note. My left hand is rolling out. We go C, G to an E. If you can't reach that, go for C, G, and C. Okay, then we lose the G on top. Okay, so the right hand. And then we add the left hand in it. Now we're going to go, left hand is going to play E, C, and E, octave of E with the C in the middle. Another little grace note with that D. So a G and E. E is our melody note. We're going to go from a D to an E. I'm not rolling the left hand out. We're just kind of hitting that straight. Okay, let's run through that beginning part again. Okay, I'll do it one more time. Okay, now the next part. All right, left hand. I do this pattern a lot in the left hand. What this is here, again, we're going to be playing an F chord. We have an F on the bottom, a C, which is the root and the fifth of an F major chord. Chords are made up of root, third, and fifth. Root, third, and fifth. So we have our root in the left hand, our fifth, and then I play the third. So I'm playing all the notes in the F chord. But I'm breaking them up so they're a little out of order. So root, fifth, and third. All right, so again, I do that pattern a lot, so it's something you want to get used to. If your hands are not big enough to do that, drop down to the octave. If you can't reach the octave here of the two Fs, just play that. F and C. So I'm rolling the left hand out. Okay, in the right hand I'm playing C, G, A. And A is our melody. What we're doing there is that G, we're adding in what we call the second of an F chord. Here's our F chord, root, second. When you add in the seconds on a lot of chords that we do, they have a really nice sound to them. So again, we have and I'm just playing those melody notes. Next part. Okay, so again, I'm doing that pattern, root, fifth, third, which would really be the 10th up top here. The 10th is the same as the third on the bottom. We're just counting 10 notes up, and that's how we get to a 10th. But it is really just the third, played up here. Where are we at here? Okay, so my right hand, A, G is our melody as I roll that left hand out. One more time. Okay, now we're gonna do the right hand. F, C, G. Then we resolve that to a G and a B. Meanwhile, I'm keeping that G up top held down the whole time. Left hand has an octave of D, then to a G. Oh, I'm keeping that D in the left hand down too. You can keep that down. So that has a really nice sound to it. So now let's play what we got so far. Whoops. I did the octave there. I didn't do that before. Okay. The next part is Left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go C, B, A, G. C, B, A, G. We have a walking bass going on there. So again, you're just going to walk that down. C, B, A, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand. Okay. C chord. I'm doing that grace note again. You don't have to do them if you're not comfortable with them. One more time. Okay, now I do add in a little bit right here. Let me do that again. Right there. At the very end. C. Has a really nice sound to it. Do that again. I'll do a little bit slower. Has a very nice sound to it. So you see my left hand nice and even, right? Just going down. C, B, A, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the right hand, I'll do it again. I'm adding in that second. Now when you do that melody, you could just play. You don't have to add on the full chords if you're not comfortable with those right now. It'll sound just as good. Especially when you add that last part in there. But if you're able to, it's really just a C chord, part of a C chord, A minor. All right, next part. Okay, left hand has a F, C, F. Left hand, F, C, F. So we got our octave going on. We're not doing that 10th up there. We're doing an octave with our 5th in the middle, the C. The right hand has a C, F, G, A. Then from there, what that is, that C is part of the F chord, right? We're adding in the second. We'll keep that on the bottom, because A is our melody. Then we go F sharp diminished 7, C diminished 7 over F sharp, C, E flat, G flat, A. With an F sharp in the left hand. Keeping the C and A, changing our 2 middle notes. Then we go C over a G. So it's C chord with the G in the left hand. So our left hand going up, right? F, F sharp, G. We go for a C as our melody note. F sharp major 7. F, A, C, E with the G in the left hand. We're going to add in this A flat. Here we have a G7 chord. So we go. That is called a flat 9. Okay, flat 2, flat 9. So what we have here is we have our G chord. We have a G in the left hand, our B, our D. That makes up a G chord, right? G, B, D. We're adding in the 7th, which is our F. And then we're going to take this A flat, which is our flat 9. And that adds a really nice sound to it. So we go, I think this is the He is Strong. That's He is, and then we go strong. So here we're going to go, I'm going to hit a note, just a C. This is the word strong in the song. Then we're going to go, okay, now what we do there is we go to a D flat major 7. Major 7s have just a really nice jazzy kind of clean sound to them. I like jazz music. I don't like it when it's over the top. So on this one here, and this is a chord, I use major 7s a lot. So we're hitting this here, and what you do on those, we're going to go down right to the very next chord, which is C. D flat to C. A lot of times we'll do that. It'll be that major 7 on the ending of songs. Down a half step to our next chord, which is the 1 chord. So that He is Strong. You can play that all at once if you want. I like to add it in. All right, that is the first part of the song. Now we got the chorus. All right, so let me review that again. I'll play through it. I might have a couple of notes that are different here and there, so just bear with me a little bit on that. But for the most part, we are about the same. So here's the first part. When I was doing that, I think I added in a little bit earlier. Hang on. Okay, so that part we did before. I added it in. I know. So you could add it there too. Also. Right there, which is what we talked about. Okay. Chorus part. Okay, that one's pretty straightforward. Left hand, C, G, and then E. Again, you can do C, G, C, whatever's comfortable for you. Right hand is yes, Jesus loves me. So I'm just playing thirds there. C and E, E and G, F and A and C. Left hand goes from C, G, C, keep that same pattern, that same formation, F, C, A. 1. There we go. And then we do it again. So we just play our melody note there. We had this before. We have the F major 7 chord over a G with that flat 9. Now what you can do here is take that chord and roll it up. So I'll do that. Let me start the chorus again. Then we go into the ending. Also, a little fill in there. So I go A and F to G and E as a little fill in. So that part, yes, Jesus loves me. You can slow it up. Same pattern before, walking bass. Okay? Yes, Jesus. You can add that second in. C, F, G, A. Left hand has the F, C, A. Remember our C diminished, right? Okay. The Bible. So right here, C chord over a G. G in the left hand. Part of Bible right there, just that note. We've had this before. F major 7 chord with the G in the bass. G7 flat 9. You're probably getting used to that now. Now there's 2 endings we could do. We could finish it like this. The Bible tells me so. Just finish it on a C chord. Left hand C, G, C. Or we could do walk it down. F chord, F, A, C. Left hand's going to walk down. F, E, D, C. The right hand, this is our middle C. Keep middle C on top the entire time. Don't play it every time. Keep it held down. Take these 2 bottom notes, walk them down. 1 note at a time, all white keys. Okay. That's another ending we could do. Another one is take that same ending. If you're into like theory, this is a 4, 3, 2, 1. Another one you could do is same thing. Remember we did that D flat major 7? And then, so the same one as before, just walk it down. Hit that D flat major 7 chord, then hit C. And then at that point, what you can do is, to make it simple, take a G chord in the right hand, invert it every time. Use your sustain pedal, let that ring out. Let me do that for you. All right, the other one that you could do, like the old Hollywood movies ending. So depending on how you're playing them, if you're playing it upbeat, you could do, at the end, all that is there is we have a C as your top note, which is the end of the melody. A flat chord, A flat, C, E flat. Get used to playing inversions. They're super helpful. A flat in the left hand, C, E flat, A flat, C. If you can't do the octave, just let off that bottom C. Then we go straight up to a B flat chord. Octave of B flat, A flat, B flat, right hand, D, F, B flat, D. To a C chord, C. You can leave off the E if you want on the bottom. Okay, so I hope this helps some of you. It's just a different way to play Jesus Loves Me. It's a little bit, you can use this as a solo piece at my church. I'll take these old hymns that we have at church and I'll do them as prelude pieces. So, and I'll do more. I'll improvise around the song. So I hope this really helps you all. I'll play it for you one more time. So you can kind of hear it all the way through again. And again, I might have some extra notes here and there that we didn't go over, but I'll try to play it a little bit slower so you can kind of see the general idea of, and just have fun. The nice thing about this is we're in the key of C, so if you want to go into some improvisational stuff, think of all the white keys, right? Pretty much all of them are going to sound good with whatever you're playing. So if you're playing, a C chord, you could add in a lot of these notes, little passing tones, are going to sound good together. So don't be afraid to experiment on your own. So yeah, I'll play it again for you, a little bit slower. So hopefully by the end of this, you are able to do the same. That's probably my favorite ending to do. All right, awesome. Let me know if you all have any questions, any other songs that you want me to do. I have a lot of different arrangements, especially on church songs. So if that's something that you all want to learn more about, just let me know. Also, if you want private lessons, I do that too. You can visit my website at summitpianolessons.com. And we can do virtual lessons. So if that's something you are interested in, just let me know. All right. Thanks, guys.